Hello, my name is James Connolly, and I'm the CEO of My Green Lab. And I'm going to talk to you today about My Green Lab's theory of change. My Green Lab's theory of change draws from many of the behavior change models mentioned in this lesson, as well as successful social movements around the world. Our goal is to empower and inspire individuals to build a culture of sustainability, both within organizations and eventually throughout the global scientific community. Change begins first with awareness. In the lab, we must understand the environmental impact of our work if we're going to be motivated to make a difference. And it often starts with an individual, an interested scientist, lab manager, or EH&S professional. But while the environmental impact of research is significant, it can't be all doom and gloom. We also have to pair awareness with actionable pathways that you can achieve to make a difference. Which brings us to our second step, action. By taking actions and getting quick wins, individuals can build the internal confidence to take the next step. And each successful step encourages people to go further. While change usually starts with an individual, it is only when those individuals work together that we're able to scale that impact up. Those individuals need to be rewarded and they need to take leadership. Walking the talk of sustainability inspires others to follow in your footsteps. And of course, when people follow in your footsteps, your individual impact scales much beyond what any one person can do alone. And you begin inspiring others. My Green Lab's programs from the Freezer Challenge to My Green Lab certification, ACT, and the Ambassador Program are all designed to build awareness, then provide clear pathways for action to inspire new passionate Green Lab leaders around the world. As more and more people begin adopting these sustainability behaviors and attitude, it starts to become the norm and expectations within an organization, creating a positive and lasting culture of sustainability. One of the reasons that My Green Lab adopts a continuous improvement and engagement process is to install a lasting cultural transformation that goes beyond a simple box ticking exercise and even beyond the completion of the certification program itself. As that culture grows within an organization, it can then get institutionalized through policies and procedures and organizational level goals. Lastly, when this group of organization sustainability leaders develop, we support them to band together across companies, across organizations, and across the industry to learn and inspire each other as peers. In that way, you begin to build a community of practice that can fundamentally shift the ideas, attitudes, and behaviors in the industry. Ultimately, we need this global community to achieve our mission, which is to build a global culture of sustainability in science. As you move up from awareness to community, you're driving impact from individuals to a much broader industry engagement. So while change often starts with the individual, it doesn't end there. And My Green Lab's programs and tools offer entry points for individuals, labs, and whole organizations, and ultimately communities to push for change and transformation. I also think it's important to note that some top-down strategies can work, but unless you have engagement from those who are actually implementing the change, organization-wide initiatives often fall flat. This is particularly true in science. That is why our programs and our organization advocates for both grassroots efforts as well as top-down efforts to drive real impact. Grassroots efforts also need top-down support and resources from leadership to be successful and to stick. Ultimately, we need policy and institutional change. Finally, I want to reinforce that everyone, everywhere, has the opportunity to create impact, from changing your own behavior to spreading awareness in others and becoming a leader in your community. While it can be difficult to build a lasting and effective engagement strategy with the right tools and approach, you too can build a lasting culture of sustainability within your organization and join and contribute to our growing global community of Green Lab leaders.